Hello and welcome everyone to a new episode of WPL. And today's match is Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Delhi Capitals. We are at a very interesting stage in the Women's Premier League right now, and all the matches, in fact, have been quite close. As you can see, the ground is filling up in Delhi, and we have Gargi Raut there. Gargi is trying to connect with us, but because of the mobile jammers, we are having a little bit of an issue. She'll be joining soon. But before she joins, let's talk about this intense clash because it is an important clash. After winning yesterday night's game, Mumbai Indians is assured of being either in the eliminator or in the final directly, depending on the rest of the results. So we have got one of the teams. So now it's between the four teams, and definitely Gujarat seems like it's pretty behind. And here comes Gargi. Hi, Gargi.
I can't really hear you right now, but I'll just show you guys that there is a whole lot of crowd over here. You know, I was saying before I came to Delhi because we were all in Kolkata, right, for a few days when the WPL shifted to Delhi. But now I can tell you that there's as much crowd as there was in Bangalore. And I'm just going to move out of the frame and show you all the crowd that's building up here right now.
Wow, that's a
This
fantastic
is
amount of crowd.
unreal over here as well. So it's like a super crowd. But Trisha, I still cannot hear you. If you could please, I don't know, text me the questions or something. There seem to be some problem. But DC versus RCB, Trisha, what do you think is going to go tonight? Because both the skippers, Smriti Mandhana as well as Meg Lanning, both are going very strong with the performance and with their captaincy skills as well.
Absolutely. I think it's a like for like team, and right now it almost seems like DC and RCB are going to be the teams that will be taking up the rest of the spot along with MI. But DC comes with a last ball loss, and that too, DC's last game. Do you think that last ball loss could affect them mentally? Because you know. Uh, the way DC was sure to win, uh, but then from a winning position to losing that game uh, could be affecting them the momentum as such.
I can't hear you. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to open the stream over here and I'm going to listen to what you just said. And that is how we're going to have this discussion right now. But, I have no idea what you just asked me. Okay, wait, just a second. Give me 1 second.
So all of you can hear me twice because once I'm speaking, the other time Gargi is listening to me.
I mean, yes,
That's
I think the momentum is a problem because see, RCB is coming off of a win. I think both teams are coming off of a win, but RCB has lost more matches. RCB has lost 3 matches so far in the past 5 matches that they have played, whereas DC has lost only one. So that's going to be very important. Plus, if we look at RCB, would be coming in with a different mentality than Delhi Capitals because Delhi Capitals has nothing new to prove, whereas RCB have to go through that redemption arc and show everyone that they're much better than what they were last time. So it's going to be, and now, I think there's just only 2 or 3 matches left for RCB in this tournament before the semi-finals happen. So it's going to be very important for RCB to get these few matches very right. And I think I was reading a stat somewhere that in this match, whoever wins the toss and bats first, wins the toss has an 80% chance of winning the match. So again, we're going through that toss syndrome again because it's going to be a very important toss. Trisha, what do you think?
absolutely. I think unfortunately this WPL has been a lot more about toss than it should be. The Bangalore, I would say the Delhi have been a little better. Maybe I'm not very happy with the kind of bounce in the pitches, but definitely better batting wickets because we have also seen an increase in the first innings totals, whereas something like, but also the lower end total matches overall. I think I would like that one perspective to change of WPL, that over dependent on toss. It's almost like whoever wins the toss almost assured of winning. Delhi has changed that a little, but I would still like it to change more. But what would you think, Gargi, are the key battles of the game today?
Key battles of the game. My gosh, you're going to make me think about the whole lineup now.
Yeah.
I think first off, is Marizan Cap playing? Do we have the toss update?
Um,
Anyways, okay. I think it's going to be Marizan Cap against Smriti Mandhana if she's in the team, because that is going to be an important key battle that I'm looking forward to. One, because Smriti Mandhana is doing really well. So is Marizan Cap. And I think somewhere Marizan has that tendency to hit Smriti Mandhana where she's weak. And Smriti Mandhana, with the kind of momentum that she's going with right now, it's going to be very important to stop her and get that wicket early on. Because when you look at Richa Ghoshal or the rest of the RCB batting lineup, they seem to be firing as well. But if you look at the matches in the past, if you get those RCB openers out very early on, it kind of that. Low confidence kind of trickles down and there's a sort of batting crumble. So DC have to pull up their socks right now. Trisha.
Absolutely. I think Gargi just went from Kolkata, so she's kind of still hungover and missing. That's why instead of Richa Ghosh, it came Richa Ghoshal, but Richa Ghosh. Anyway, I think Richa Ghosh has done a still like Richa.
So Marizan Cap is back.
uh, Obviously Madison Cap is a very important player in the DC lineup, but I would also love to see how Jess Jonathan goes about her job, because I think she's one of my favorite bowlers. I would like this battle, not directly a key battle like versus, but somewhere Jess Jonathan versus Sophie Molyneux, because both are individually very well for DC and RCB respectively, but it will be nice to see how they get going. Um, Again, among Delhi Capitals recently, there has been a bit of a batting slump in most of the players. Say someone like Meg Lanning has got 50, but Shubman Gill is struggling a little. Gargi, yeah, Gargi.
Yeah, I love how you brought up Sophie Molyneux because she cannot be overlooked. But I got completely distracted by the crowd because it just keeps growing. Look at that. So over there, there's a whole line that is coming till here for people to get inside. So this is the line, okay?
You speak to them? Can you speak to them?
Can I speak to them? We're basically talking in sign language. Do you?
Yeah, we are doing good.
But anyway, I think it will be tricky because you wouldn't. You know what? I can try getting them, but let me just show you that the gate is way inside, by the way, and the line is still over here for coming inside. But why don't you continue about what you think? I think it's going to be important for Maris and Cap to come in very strong because Sutherland has gone out now. So what do you think of this combination? When you look at DC's all-rounders, what do you think could be the perfect combination for them? Is this the right DC team? Till then,
Yes,
I'll try talking to the crowd.
absolutely. I think Sutherland in the first place itself, I did think that with the kind of speed he has, probably in the Indian Indian pitches, Sutherland won't be that effective, and I would have always wanted Marizan Cap to play, but
Disha,
obviously.
sorry to stop you, but we've got a fan here. Uh, आपका नाम बताइए. आपका इंटरेस्ट हाउ डू यू मेनली ये RCB RCB को सपोर्ट करने आए मेनली आज रिसेंट ही आए हम अचानक से रिसेंट प्लान बना और उनकी जब हमने कहा हम क्या आते हैं संडे का मेनली यूज और RCB से सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं आप लोग बस आप मेन वही है आपका चैनल yeah, details are. Nisha, why don't you continue?
Yeah, another Smriti Mandana fan. And somehow RCB matches have pulled in the maximum crowd, whether it be in Bengaluru or whether it be in Delhi as well. And today being a Sunday, all the more, a reason for people to turn in. And DC, RCB both obviously doing well. But RCB fans, of course, have something about them that they come in and support their team. And the biggest crowd puller, of course, Smriti Mandana has been doing superbly well. But another player that I would like to talk about is Georgia Wareham in the RCB lineup, because she has been uh, good with the ball, but she has started coming good with the bat too, which is kind of a role in the Australian team. What do you think about Georgia Wareham, Gargi?
I think Georgia Watermelon is brilliant. And, first I'd like to talk about that point that you brought up about RCB because RCB has really been that franchise in WPL. In IPL, of course, we knew, but I think we all credited Virat Kohli as the crowd puller over there. That is what we assumed. But RCB as a franchise has a lot of fans. Now I realize, looking at the WPL crowd pulling that's going on, look at Bangalore. I mean, the RCB matches that happened there were full on packed RCB fans screaming off all the time, staying for the whole match. And today as well, it looks like I've seen so many RCB t-shirts. So RCB is a quite a crowd puller, but and of course Niti Mandhana who was I don't know if I should say this, but she is the national crush. I mean, everyone loves her. Women, women, men, everyone for her skills. I uh, let's not take this the wrong way. But Georgia Warham, yes, let's get to that. Uh, the Australians have been doing so well in this league, haven't they? I don't know what it is about Australia that produces but this quality all rounders. They've been doing so well. Jess Jonathan, Georgia Warham, Talia McGrath, Alan Sutherland. So many, I mean, we probably have a whole list of just Australian all-rounders who've been doing incredibly well in the WPL. But yeah, I think that's the case. But Delhi has won the toss now. Trisha, with the surface, what do you think could be the result tonight?
I just hope that
Oh, I can
today.
hear you suddenly.
Oh wow.
Finally.
Wow, there is life after all. Light at the end of the tunnel. Because we're towards the end of the show, so I think that is why Gargi can hear me. But on a more serious note, I think Delhi winning the toss. Are they batting first, Gargi?
Off to field, of course.
Up to field first. So RCB has to do the math in their head that
Oh, so
how
I'm
many.
so sorry. Delhi Capitals have won the toss and opted to bat first.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I think it's a brave choice by Meg Lanning and the right one, if I'm being honest. Because I think putting up a total, and because these are, as I said in the beginning, these are absolutely important two-pointer matches from now onwards. Every single match has a significant a game within a game. That is when I think if you have runs on the board to put pressure on becomes extremely important unless you bowl and field the last 6 overs last night. I think if you put up a good total around 170, 180, the team batting first does have an advantage.
Yes, I think you're completely right because of the way that the Delhi pitch performs. It's Delhi Capitals have made a very good. This man just came behind me and said, "Match light chal raha hai." Thanks for the information. And valuable wisdom that has been imparted to me today. But good for him that he knows and he's here to support the teams. That's all we want. So great that fans are showing up in such large numbers, and it seems like Swapnil has also remembered to play the loop now.
Yes.
Showing all the
Started,
fans that is sorry.
I think everything started going properly after 14, 15 minutes, but Gargi has just left and gone somewhere. Oh, Gargi is listening, trying to listen.
I'm listening to you.
But Gargi, to be very honest, what do you think should be the first innings total? Because this can be a little tricky. Delhi scoring 137. Delhi scoring 136 or 137. They just had to chase down 130. What do you think would be the score in mind? And yesterday, almost 200 runs got chased down. So, what is the exact score that? What is yesterday? Almost 200 got chased down. So, what do you think Delhi
Okay.
look like to put on the board?
I think 140 to 145 would be a decent total on this track. But if you want to go for something big, because look at the RCB batting lineup, and since they've been doing well, you want to make sure that there are enough runs on the scoreboard. So anything after 150 would be a very, very good total. But if you want a decent total, and if there are a few, consecutive wickets or something, if you can get to 140 or 145, I think that would be very good for Delhi Capitals, and that would be a defendable total. What do you think?
I do think I would say a little higher, like 170, 175 would be a good score. Um, Also, to be very honest, I feel that Delhi has a stronger bowling lineup than RCB. So that way, I do feel that probably 165 to 170 would be a very good score. Just by the way, Gargi, when you were speaking, somebody imparted a little more wisdom on the phone. Somebody was saying that Smriti pehle bat nahi karegi. हाँ सर, दिल्ली टॉस जीत के बैटिंग की मांग की है तो ऑब्वियसली स्मृति पहले बैटिंग नहीं करेगी but we have to end before we end this chat. We have to talk about a player that both of us regard very, very highly, and what can she not do? And we are not, I'm talking about none other than Perry. How important do you think Elisa Perry, the bowler, will be, in this kind of a pitch?
Yes, and Elise Perry, I think, is the sort of bowler who drives up run really well from one end, even if she's not getting those breakthroughs, but she does get them. So that's going to be very, very important. And I think it's a very good advantage. You have your teammates. You are bowling to your teammates, Meg Lanning and few others. But this whole technical glitch has really messed with my memory right now. But you get me. What are we talking about?
Meg Lanning, sorry,
Elise.
Ellis Perry.
But no, but Meg Lanning is also going to be very, very important because with the bat, she's been very, effective. But it's a problem that DC, kind of depends on her a bit too much. I've seen that. Yastika Bhatia in the last match also did not perform, if I'm not wrong. And it was
Yes,
Jemima
Mumbai.
Rodriguez who was, sorry?
Yastika is in Mumbai. You meant Jemima
Sorry.
Rodriguez.
My bad. Let's just forget I said that. Shafali. Shafali
Yeah,
Verma did
yeah.
not make a lot of runs in the past couple of games, if I'm not wrong. And Jemima Rodriguez, who's very down the order, is someone who's been making a lot of runs. But Delhi Capitals have to get that together because if not, then RCB have Elise Perry. That was the point I was getting to.
Yeah, I understood that you were getting to the point, but probably our viewers wouldn't really understand till you kind of connected it. But Gargi, it's almost time for the match, and I know you have to walk a long way to go inside the stadium. So I will let you go. But before I let you go, not let it go. Before I let you go, something is wrong with our English also today. I don't know what's happening. I think
Everything that could
guys
possibly go wrong.
Yeah,
It's
I
going
think
wrong.
you know what, guys. We have had 5.5 months of planning the Ref Sports conclave, and then 2 days of crazy, crazy work. It is just showing this way. But Gargi, your prediction: who's winning this?
Oh my God, this is going to be a difficult one because both are doing very, very good. But
And
I
you are
think,
from Delhi, so you
and
are
I'm
a
not
little bit.
exactly. No, no, I'm through and through. Apart from being a reporter, I'm also supporting Delhi Capitals. But you just want to see McLaren do well. You just want to see that from the team. But RCB is also doing very well. So I think when it comes to predictions, Delhi Capitals will make 156 and they will win.
After 156, you were stuck. So maybe just say it again. 156 and
Delhi will win.
Delhi would win. I hope Meg Lanning scores, and I too kind of hope that Delhi wins. So here it's a 2-0 for Delhi. What do you guys think, and what will actually be the result? We will see at the end of the match. Do not forget to join us for obviously the match report, the post match analysis, and tomorrow we will be back again with the show. Thank you so much, Gargi.
I'll show you guys the crowd in there.
Yes, let's see the crowd. And I hope Gargi, you have fun watching the match. Guys, do come back and do follow Rev Sports for more such content. Thank you.